Hello guys, hola, ¿cómo están? ¿Qué piensas ahora? ¿Qué vas a hacer, Marquito? Pues voy a hacer una paella de mariscos que está aquí todo en display. Como se dice in Spanish, now I'm going to talk in English. I'm making a seafood paella, which it consists of your regular seafood. I'm going to give you a little chorizo because that's kind of the base that I like. You're gonna go ahead and put some chorizo, some garlic, some onions, a red pepper slice for decoration. We're gonna put a mixer of my secret recipe here. It has saffron, it has cumin, and it's got all this bunch of good spices in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of the red paprika, smoked paprika. I'm gonna also put some bay leaves, tomato paste, tomato crushed up, lima beans, peas, and now we're going into the seafood. We're gonna go add some shrimp. We're gonna add some calamari with the head. We're gonna add some sepia, which is a bigger calamari. We're gonna put some clean. I already rinsed them out nice and clean. Some clams. We're gonna put some mussels, and we're gonna top it off and make it pretty with these claws, with this crab claws, which all this nice combination. Also, we're gonna use some broth. I have a picture. I could put this in the in my page. This broth is with the skin of the shrimp that I made, with a head of fish, in the leftovers from the onions, from the peppers, in the garlic. So that's what the broth is. You simmer it. That's another video. Okay. And also gonna add some white wine into this. So now we're gonna go ahead and start by turning the heat on. Sorry again. This is state of the art. Woo! You hear that fire sizzling. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead. It's this staying nice and warm. We're gonna add a pretty much drizzle some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. This is gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start simmering the chorizo. I'd like to thank everybody that follows me, all my subscribers in YouTube. Thank you. And I know this is a video that by popular demand, Marco's back, and I appreciate all your likes and your comments. Believe me, for me it's breathtaking that I could touch, your home into my humble phone home to you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And anyways, now I'm gonna go ahead and put some chorizo on it. It's gonna simmer. This pan that I have. I bought this in Ecuador, and it was a pretty, I don't know, maybe 8 years ago or so. And this thing's about 30 inches by whatever the pans are. But it was a hassle bringing it back home to the United States, but it was worth it. And this is originally, of course, from Spain. This is a well-known paella pan cookware that they use. And I've been making these. You can make it outside. I had made this on the charcoal, on the fire, on the gas outside. Here inside, I also making it with the gas. I never try electric, but I'm pretty sure you could do it. I'm pretty sure. Once you have some heat and some love, everything is possible, especially on Valentine's Day. Isn't this a pretty day? I think so, even though the sun's not here. All I see is snow everywhere, but still. So you simmer this thing down. You see how it is, all the chorizo is going. This is the only meat source in this. And the reason why, because I want to go ahead and put this on there. It'll keep the tradition of sorting these things out, get some of that juice out of there. It's almost like a little surf and turf, more than surf than turf, because the only meat I have in this dish is it's this chorizo. Just move it around. And once this is already almost cooked, you know, you lower because it's a little too high now. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. I'm going to put this to the side. I got a lot of room here, a lot of room. So now I'm going to go ahead and put some Spanish onions, which I do have here about one and a half Spanish onion. This will serve around, I don't know, maybe between 10 to 12 people. I'm going to go ahead and put some of the red pepper. Okay. This will be left over for the guy that does the dishes. This right here is garlic, which I chopped them up real fine with this here. Took me, I mean, you need mussels to do this. You know, I mean, mussels like this mussels here. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, now you go ahead and put this garlic in there. Everything is simmering nice. I have about, I don't know, I think about 10-12 cloves of garlic here, which they come in, and I crush them back down there with a little bit of sea salt. You know, get the juices out. I like to get even the last part of the juice. Look at it. Oh, it smells so good. Remember, this is a seafood paella. A lot of people maybe, you know, they don't like too much seafood. But the people that they do, this is the best dish ever. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead, put a little bit of salt. Remember, all my dishes, I don't use a lot of sodium, health-wise for everybody, myself. So I just drizzle a little bit. And what this does is brings the flavor, the juices of the onions and the red peppers in that. See, 3 little pinches of salt. That's all I have. No more. You don't have to load it up. Even the broth that I did, it has 0 sodium in it. It's made with the peel of the shrimp with the head. It has you know, you can buy any head of a fish. You put it on there, and with the leftovers from the onions and the peppers and the leaves of the garlic that I chopped up. You go ahead and boil some water. Again, remember, no sodium, or if you do, try to use less sodium. And the reason why I'm saying that is health-wise, and you use low sodium so you could taste every single stuff that you put in here. Chorizo already has sodium. Other stuff that we use, it might have sodium. The tomato, I did have it as a can. The roasted peppers that I have, it does come in with a little sodium as well. So why you want to do it? Why do you want to put too much salt? You want to taste the food. You want to taste the flavor of what you have here. You see how it's making nicely nice. The flavors here, they're mixing all together. And I mean, this is just the beginning of it. The beginning. The chorizo wants to go back in and enjoy the fun, but you know, you gotta wait. You know, hold off a little bit. You know, don't be selfish. Chorizo's always like that. You always get in trouble. Like to say hello to all my friends in Ecuador that's watching these videos. My friends in Turkey, in Spain, everywhere in the corner of whatever it is that you could see this. I'd like to say thank you, and thank you for your support, and please review it. pretty soon I'm gonna come up with some other dishes. Now I'm back in the rhythm of things. Like my shirt. They said I'm the king. I don't know. Maybe it's Joaquin. I don't know. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add some tomato juice. For the tomatoes, it's all crushed up, but you can buy this pre-crushed if you don't want to go ahead and do that. Now we're mixing everything together. Now the chorizo could come in. It's part of the family. He's gonna welcome you with open arms. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our seasoning, which this is a little bit of everything here, which is already pre-done. And then you have your paprika. It's good to the last drop. Once you use your dishes, you put them over here. Use it, put them over here. Clean as you go, like I said. Okay, bay leaves later. Okay, the sepias. Okay, look at this. You can see the colors. I know it's a little foggy or steam that's coming out. All the juices boiling in here. It's moving right along. This is a big pan. So I like to work with this like this. I know my previous video I made it with chicken and pork and chorizo. And but this gives me, I don't know, I'm just accustomed making a big dishes. I'm gonna make a little room here. So I'm gonna the first seafood I'm gonna use is Sepia. Sepia is it's like a big calamari. It's huge. What I do is cut it into pieces. Put them on there, see? Let them, you know, again, let them be welcomed to the family of love here, of taste, of all the juices coming together. Look how they come out. See it? And again, you just mix this together. This is the beginning of it. That's when you mix everything together. It's coming in just right. Ah, I wish you guys could be here. This is a good sense of smell. Oh goodness! If you like the smell of a smoked paprika, this is very good. I'm moving right along. You can see it's coming to, coming hot. Okay, now it's time to put the rice. Here I have about 6 cups of rice. Okay, 6 cups of rice that I have here. I'm gonna go ahead and distribute it equally. Again, this is the way I like to do. I do like a cross, and then it make it easier for me to move around. That's gonna be a big paella. Oh my goodness. This is a bomba rice, Spanish rice, which is very round, small. So now it makes it easier for me to go ahead and move these things around. Makes it easier. Bomba rice, I buy it. Normally I go to New York, but for this time it's been a little hard to move around and visit family, visit friends, go shopping in your favorite places. In the city for me, which is only an hour and a half away from here, where my distributor for this rice and all my Spanish olives and olive oil and you name it, it's very Very convenient, but not now. What I do is I just order them online. So, see this right here, when I move it around, it distributes everything in the same evenly, you would say. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the broth on. I have 4 cups here. I do have more because I know we're gonna need a little more. Oh, nice. You heard that sizzle. We're gonna add more. Okay, save that for a little bit. Now I need to have this come to a boil. But as soon as it comes to a boil, I'm gonna go ahead and put some of the shrimp now. But prior to that, the lima beans are gonna go in here. I got about a cup and a half here of this lima beans, and I like the lima beans, especially the color it brings out from all this yellowish, reddish, orangey color. So like you see, it brings out a little more texture to the paella. This paella is looking wonderful so far. Okay. And at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding my mussels. And the reason why I'm gonna add these clams and mussels, because they take a little longer to open. So right now it's just a matter to, this is almost like dressing it up. So, just feel free to watch the way I do it. They're nice and clean. I wash them very many times. Normally I put them in with some after I wash them, cold water. I put some salt in there, and somehow they open up a little bit, and it leaves it takes out the sand that it comes in, that's something that you don't want. You see how I'm dressing it up? I'm going, from the big circle into the little circle. These with this heat, they will open up with no problem. Then just put them anywhere here. Whatever you see some space, you put them on there. These are little necks, those little ones here, which there's a lot of them here in the Northeast. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for later. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the oysters. I'm sorry, oh, I wish I had oysters. The mussels. Again, I'm dressing it up. Get the belly. Try to get the belly on the bottom, so when they open it, all the juices could go back in there when they open up, and they fill up with rice. Oh, belly. Put the bellies down. I'm gonna show you something to add a little more flavor to this, like I'm gonna put right now. I mean, even though it doesn't need too much, but I know it's boiling good. I'm gonna add some white wine. 1 cup is good. All the alcohol is gonna go ahead and evaporate, which will leave you with the little Chardonnay that I use, flavor into it. Like you see, it's coming in like a paella you've seen in if you guys are in Spain or any of the restaurants near your area. You say, see that? That's just to keep me awake. See, we're cooking with fire here. This is none of this stuff that you see in Disney World. This is real stuff. Okay? That woke me right up. Easy. And the shrimp and the other stuff here that I have, I'm not gonna put it on there till later on because those are the ones that actually cook the fastest. So you don't need too much. Like the shrimp, if you boil it into it, you'll go ahead and keep it in there for, I don't know, 3 minutes and they're cooked. But I'm gonna go ahead and put some of it in there. And I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, like push them in a little bit because these will cook really fast. I have about 2 pounds of shrimp here. I know it's very generous for this pan. Trying to dressing it up nice. That's on the side. I go with this other one. Just try to push them in. Again, this thing is it's coming along really nice. Push them in, like put them in there and say, hey, go surfing down there. Go. There's some juices down there. Some good flavor. Ooh, look at that. See? You saw a lot of shrimp, now you don't. Because they like to stay warm, especially now in this cold weather out there. There you go, guys. There you go. Nicey nice. Nice. You see some of the clams are still opening up. And they're doing their thing. Alright. I like to move the heat here and there. As long as it doesn't fall off. I'm gonna go ahead and use the clams that I put in there. I mean, sorry, the crab legs. Same thing. Put them in there. These are pre-cooked. I bought them pre-cooked. They're excellent with the paella or soup of the pesh, which is an Italian dish. Which people are gonna be surprised when they're gonna see this. They're like, "What is this?" I say, oh, these are crabs, crab legs. We love seafood, so look at it. These people are gonna go out of their mind. Put them there, put them there. I mean, nice and nice like that. They're getting one for show, there. There we go. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Gotta put them all in there. No, you only have one life. You gotta make it count. You're gonna have paella, have the best paella you could make. How's that, guys? How's that? Let's move it right along. Gonna add some bay leaves at the end, like I said. Now we're gonna put them in nicely, all the way in there. Get all the flavors. Oh, Marona, man. You guys got me talking Italian now. This is Spanish. Huh? Hola, tío. ¿Cómo estás? Buen, tío. Aquí, yo está Manolo. Manolo is in the bar. Manolo's at the bar. What's he doing? Manolo, what you doing, Manolo? Ah, Manolo, he's always drinking. He's a party animal. You know, Manolo, he's a party animal. Sometimes he goes crazy on Halloween. Yeah, but lately, because of this pandemic, it's been a little difficult for Manolo to come out. He's been working like a maniac. Which he is. Support his family. You know, everybody has to work. Some people have every Saturday off, you know. I mean, every day is Saturday. Like I mentioned to my father. Every day is Saturday for a retire. Tony Salazar. You guys see me on the street, tell them I say hello. Tell them I say hello to my little friend. Which is me, I'm the little guy. Look at that. Woo! Huh? This is gonna go ahead and start, continue boiling. I do have it on medium heat right now, and I'm moving it around. I have the heat here, but I distribute it because you don't want to concentrate in one area, especially a paella, this size. You don't want to concentrate just one area because it can burn. It could burn if you're not careful. So that's what I have to maneuver these things around. Okay. Now the other thing here that I have is the shrimps with the head, Langoustines. This paella is, I'm really proud that I really enjoy making these, any kind of dishes, but paella is one of my, it relieves my stress. Sometimes, you do get stressed, especially, during Christmas when I don't get no gifts. Those are stress. But anyways, I got this shirt at Christmas one time. Thank you very much. I forget who gave it to me. Maybe that's why I don't get too many gifts. And when I do, they sure know who I am. I'm going to put it like this. Hello, my friend. How are you? Long time no see. There you go. They love it. They love this. It's like being in the jacuzzi. It's like being in the jacuzzi, these shrimps. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, again, this is all about the show, besides the taste. Besides the taste, you're going to see this afterwards. You're going to say, Marco, you're hired. I'm going to hire you to make this. And when I'm going to say, okay, after COVID, I'm yours. I'll bring my paella pan. I'll bring my videographer. Ooh, I said that right. And I even bring my dog, Chico is the man. I will bring him. He lots of fun. All he wants to do is eat and drink water, which you guys don't have to worry about. As long as you have water in food. He likes filet mignon. That's the thing, We got him into the bad habit of eating the filet mignon. He likes it. He likes it medium rare. Well, he likes it quick. Put it out. He doesn't like to wait. We open the fridge and he wants to eat it already. I don't know. He's around there. Chico! I think he ran away. Chico! For popular demand, Chico! Yeah! Okay, right here, Chico. Look, he even eats peppers. Want pepper? No, Chico! Right there. Chico! Oh! Look, I told him it's filet mignon. He eats it. Oh, what a beautiful dog. He's a vegetarian now. See? So don't worry about it. Just be careful with your grass. I even put the juice on there. Look at it. I even put the juice of that. Excellent, excellent. So everything's going except for my peas. Now I'm moving this thing around. Gotta move it around. It's just gonna have to, cook. Finish cooking this. Now you're gonna dress up with the peas. Same thing. This reminds me of when I was in Spain. They had a little things, the little magnets, and so you could put in your refrigerator, your curtains, and your desks, and your office, and it looks exactly like this. I don't know if you guys remember, but they sell it in Spain, in the little ones. They're like a couple inches wide, and that just reminded me of that. I don't know if you guys could see, if you guys travel to Spain and see this, like a miniature one. Okay, now it's just a matter of letting it boil, let some of that moisture out. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little taste here. The rice is not done yet, but the flavors. Oh, I get to say, Mark is the man. Mark is the man. Woo! This stuff is really good. I'm telling you. I mean, this is my first time making a paella. It's strictly seafood. Normally, you know, it's like a surf and turf. I'll mix the chicken, I'll mix the pork, I'll mix the chorizo, and then the same, what do you call it? Seafood. You know, you got your clams, your mussels, your shrimp, your now I'm adding these things here, which is the claws. I mean, this is awesome. I can't wait to have them. But I wish you guys could make it at your house. You know, now we've been talking. I've been dressing it up pretty for about what, 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. I don't want to bore you, so let's wait till it comes up. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, welcome back, guys. Well, it's been about 10-15 minutes. What I did is I put some aluminum foil on top of this. Okay, now we're gonna open it together, which I also added the saffron in there. Look at that steaming up. This is what you see the first time. You guys gonna see that it's yourselves, and I'm seeing it second. That just gives it a little more of all the stuff is already, see, it's already cooked. It's done. Right now this is complete. I'm gonna go ahead and go from one side here. Okay, you see it? I just want to try the rice. Bomba rice. I want to try the flavors. Sometimes the flavors, you know, besides the middle, it sticks to the side. Oh, delicious. Delicious. I like the flavor. Very good. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you again for reviewing. In those 10-15 minutes that I was away from you guys, I cleaned up. Clean as you go. That's my motto. Well, this thing is cooking in low heat. I'm moving these things around and it's done. Thank you again. And I would say bon appetit. Oh. Salud. I love you. Thank you for watching my how to make paella de mariscos or seafood paella. Bye bye.